David, I've built a model of Captain Torres and 3 strikes. Based on your hypothesis and mission parameters
From the past, I ran a precision combat simulation. But it failed.
Bummer. Why didn't it work?
Reasons in sensuous order are: 1. Your hypothesis is trash. 2. The parameters you gave me are trash.
Did I do something to tick you off?
3. Captain Torres is a singularity.
So the values diverge. But what about this one? 4. 3 strikes is a singularity.
That's outside the confidence interval. The possibility that it's 1, 2, or 3 is 99%.
What?
significance is high.
Try this. This is 3 Strike's data before he's assigned to the LRSSG.
The Erusian military is gathering its remaining naval forces at Anchorhead Bay. Apparently, they're even bringing in ships from the Mothball fleet. This is probably to reinforce their naval power in preparation for the showdown in Farbanti. We've received intel that the Alicorn will also be joining them.
From which source, Brigadier General? There's a possibility the Alicorn's former crew have been tasked with sabotage.
Your job is to analyze the enemy's weaponry. From now on, speak only when authorized. I don't hear a response.
May I be authorized to speak first, sir?
When we're done, I'll be talking to your superiors. Here's your mission. LRSSG is to raid Anchorhead, carry out airstrikes on Anchor Bay to the north and Dockyard Bay to the south, inflicting all possible damage. If we can strip the port of its naval functions, we can also prevent the submarine from joining forces.
The area around Anchorhead is Erusian territory. To delay hostile detection, you will sortie in small numbers and make your way in at super low altitudes.
Small sortie. Who's going?
Count, Lanza, Hujan, and Trigger. 4 aircraft from Strider Squadron will be deployed.
Well, all right, I got this.
To cover our lack of numbers, we're giving you plenty of opportunities to resupply. Look here, we've set up multiple return lines. Make full use of them to resupply and change armaments. Also note that the enemy will not be able to mount a defense immediately after detecting them. Use this window to destroy high-threat targets. That should make things much easier for you.
It should also raise the survival rate.
Survival rate, huh?
The element of surprise and resupplying are the key. Beyond that, I just need a couple of pilots who will stick to my orders. We don't need an ace to succeed. Got anything to say? Good.
Brigadier General,
That is all.
David, go on.
let me share the career of Mateus Torres, captain of the submarine Alicorn. Does anyone know how his people hailed him?
A bit unfair to provide us with next to no hints, don't you think?
Fair enough. The hero of Cumberth Harbor is the answer. He was a captain of the battleship Tanager at the time of the Continental War. It led Aegir Fleet, the Invincible Armada. But when the fleet was destroyed at Cumberth Harbor, so was his ship.
Yet, he's the hero?
He was able to bring most of his crew home with accurate damage control and precise evacuation orders. Then there's the accident with the Alicorn. Many believe that if they stay with him, they'll live. Transfer from surface to underwater is unusual. However, considering his skill and reputation, along with the fact that the Alicorn is no ordinary submarine, it all makes sense.
It'll be a difficult mission to carry out with 4 aircraft. Still, I'd like to add one more to the mission conditions.
What, you want to make it even harder?
I want a 100% survival rate for the sortie. Any other number and the mission will be considered a failure.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
I can almost touch the water.
Altitude restriction lifted. Begin up.
The food at this party served buffet style. Pick whatever dish you like before the host mounts a resistance.
Luco, I'll eat their hearts out.
Sorry, Trigger. The juicy targets are all mine.
Emergency! 4 bogeys! ETA 2 minutes!
Already here. Where's the attack coming from?
Nice, Trigger. There's no enemy movement yet.
Gobble up all the high-value targets. Forget about your manners.
Alright, where's my artisanal burgers? Had to stay behind last time. This is gonna be a walk in the park. It's a good warm-up to get back in the game. Don't you me taking damage from airstrikes. Well, we have our fighters up there.
Resistance from enemy air defenses confirmed. Keep on dining. Just don't pay for it.
Righto!
Begin firing Sam! They think they've already won. Now's our chance. Now time for a counterstrike. Brigadier General Clemens, about 3 strikes. You sure we'll get a positive result this time? Yes, Lieutenant General Shepard. Operation Dominoes is going as planned.
Target destroyed. The online ships are a pain.
If only we had anti-ship missiles by the truckload.
Strider 1, missile away.
Everyone on deck, back to your station. Get the radar up and running. Prioritize anti-air combat preparations over leaving the port.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Clear out the port immediately. Setting ducks.
How many are there? Like 1,000 enemies against the 4 of us?
Probably need to multiply that by 10.
That's fine by me.
Strider 1, Fox 3.
Contact lost! Multiple friendlies!
All watercraft in the area appear to have been eliminated.
Helicopters are all gone.
If we can get him here, we'll be able to save a lot of boys in Farvanti.
Okay. Don't be afraid. The enemy's telling us they can't win without using surprise attacks. Counterattack, no! They have a lock on me. Come on, I dare you. I'll flush you right out of the sky. Why is the enemy taking so much damage? Drop them offline to get something. Prioritize high-threat targets and cruise them outside. Be generous with your special weaponry as well. That's a lot of ships lost. We're gonna make a fortune once the war's over. Why stock in salvage companies while you can?
Trigger, get on the return line if you need to. Just don't need to wait until you get to your weapons bag.
Half of our surface ships have either been sunk or neutralized!
Losing the fleet is not an option. We can't give the barge and the rest of the turbines anything free. Lieutenant General Shepard, we have a status report. 50% of the enemy forces have been neutralized. You can't see it only with the look of the distract. Suggested an operation that doesn't rely on our ace pilots. We won't have many of them. Once you can convince them that we don't need 3 strikes.
It's launched.
Yes, sir. Sir, none of our ships are operational. Search and rescue operations are underway. This is definitely the work of 3 strikes. Check my report if it worked.
Not failing yet.
Sorry, guys. The cruise has been canceled. Don't let your guard down, guys. 100% survival rate. Let's go.
Yeah, we're all going home together.
Enemy has a lock. Evade!
And it down. Nicely done.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Low altitude approaches from onshore are difficult.
This is Tucker 04, requesting airstrike on the helicopter carrying our target. Target is Vice Chief of Naval Ops, Rear Admiral Samuel Prinn, sending coordinates.
All aircraft, we've data linked the intel we received from our recon team. If you have a visual on the target, shoot it down.
This is Shepard. Seems 3 strikes strikes is showing a stellar performance. Osea has much need of him. That is the unanimous conclusion of those in his room, Brigadier General. Certainly not the result I predicted. I'm sorry, sir.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Taking heavy return fire from moving ships.
UAV destroyed. Target acquired. Target is down.
Get your pal.
Missile launched.
Taking out quite a few of them, but there's still some left.
Destroyed. Strider 1, enemy forces around Dockyard Base shipyard have been mostly eliminated.
Get over here, Trigger. Got some strong shots for you if you like. There's plenty for the two of us.
4 MiG-31s approaching. They're fast. Interceptors. Bearing 310, altitude 2000.
Spotlight. Stay back. You're not equipped for air-to-air. We still got machine guns. Engaging.
Bandits coming from the northwest. They're in large numbers. 8 Su-37s.
Warfighters incoming at super low altitudes from bearing 015. Have a report that 3 strikes is among them. We have no further intel. Sorry, we couldn't detect the aircraft.
Roger that. Neither have time. Ask Squadron, EO Squadron, clear to engage.
All aircraft. Performance is disappointing. Pick it up. The attack will fail.
Only bonus time. Don't wait.
Missile away.
I'm taking fire, but I can fly. Say goodbye.
All foxhounds have been splashed.
Can't stop us with just machine guns. After me. Breaking. Capital altitude. Take a roundabout towards the joint government office from the waterfront.
Bandit down.
This must be that 3 strikes guy who wrote across what I'm talking about.
Missile did not connect.
I don't see any missiles. This is Tucker 04 requesting airstrike. Sending coordinates.
Strider 1, missile away.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
Not bad, not bad.
Punch 2. I'm gonna cruise in on 3 strikes. 4-2, stay with me. Roger that.
Fox 2.
Target confirmed down. The man you just killed, Captain Dirk Tarnas, was the main reason why the cruiser Inyo was deemed such a threat.
Shot down. Strider 1, don't ice up. Hostile ships approaching from the southeast. It's a large fleet with Aegis vessel Metis and battleship Dysnomia numbering among them.
Live to fight a pristine fleet? After all that?
Let's do this. Bridge to CIC. Multiple swap points from the port. If it weren't for the bad weather, we could have been caught in there. Prepare for anti-air combat. Arthur drone has reached the target. Captain, we're starting the guided artillery fire drill.
Command duty officer.
What do you think will turn drill into a real war? You don't see it, do you? It's imagination.
Your imagination, my fellow submariners.
A single shot will save 10 million lives. Begin drill. Ready for anti-air combat. Came in for a pickup. We found ourselves in a marathon. Thought you said this was going to be a walk in the park?
You take walks to, well, walk. For the picnic, you have to eat.
You don't have to tell me which you prefer.
Enemy fleet up ahead.
If this size fleet were headed for Monty, Osea would have a tough fight.
Well, looks like it's gonna be the 3 of us. You ready, Captain Trigger?
You betcha. Not a single ship's going to leave the port. Enemy on your tail. What's it?
Strider 1, bandit destroyed.
Okay on gas, but we're low on ammo.
The helicopter designated by the recon team has exited the combat zone. Bandit down.
Where's that aircraft? All squadrons via data link.
Additional UAVs on radar.
Pretty shabby for a reinforcement.
Stay sharp. There's something amiss.
All Su-37s have been destroyed.
These guys were well trained. Pretty tough if we let them hound us. Take it out of radar and FCS. We have no way of firing back.
Warning, incoming high-speed projectile.
Projectile?
The terminal guidance. Get away from that UAV.
What do you mean?
Contact imminent.
Salvation!
Impact at the UAV's coordinates.
Shit, I'm hit!
What? What happened?
More on the way.
You alright?
Fire incoming. Distance 50,000. It's adjusting its course.
Trigger, get away from it!
Distance 30,000. Contact imminent.
Trigger, you hanging in there? Picture it. Salvation. The death of a billion is a necessity.
Analysis shows the projectile was a railgun shell. We're currently determining the launch site.
They're shooting from beyond the horizon. That's why they need the UAV for terminal guidance.
We'll data link the predicted explosion radius from now on.
Damn it, you're telling me to leave my teammates behind?
Illusion, head back. I want that 100% survival rating.
Roger that. I'm pulling out.
We got the rest covered.
I'm counting on you.
Just shoot! It'll at least keep them at bay, even if we don't hit them.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar.
Watch 2.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Enemy has a lock.
Strider 1, missile away.
Locked on Bandit. That Bandit is still on your back.
Detecting shell in flight. 10 seconds to contact.
Destroy target!
Projectile exploded in the distance. Must be a failsafe.
Bingo. Looks like we found a solution. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Make your landing check. Strider 1, this is Control Tower. Bingo. Looks like we found a solution.
All right, all aircraft, follow Trigger's example if you can.
Well, that's easy for you to say.
Missile launched.
Picture it. Tucker 04 to Lancaster. We need you to attack the designated heli. This one's a goner. Don't get caught on the wing of our sinking allies.
Projectile exploded. It's gone.
I've got a sitting duck here.
Missile away.
Not bad at all, Trigger. You're professionals. Now put your training to use.
We reduced enough of the enemy forces. Job well done.
That prime rib and truffle soup sure were good. But hold on, lunchtime's not over yet. Go grab some desserts.
I knew you'd say that.
Radar contacts. Additional hostile aircraft detected.
Enemy aircraft coming straight at us. 4 aircraft destroyed the entire fort. This must be hallucinating.
It's not a hallucination, it's a nightmare!
It's off the grid.
We engaged the enemy. Currently on 44th Street. North of the Full Moon Theater.
Detecting enemy air reinforcements on radar. Strider 1, missile. Target acquired.
Destroyer of Bias Bridge has been hit.
Taking fire.
Hostile has a lock.
Strider 1, missile launched. Railgun shell lost its target. 2 minutes remaining.
This thing only fires at 20 RPM. How are we supposed to hit them? Just shoot.
Missile away.
Imagine. Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Missile hit.
CIC operational? CSMC has taken damage. CIC is safe.
Strider 1, missile launched. Target designated by Tucker 04 exited the combat zone. Projectile guidance terminated.
Use the 30mm on incoming enemy aircraft.
Missile launched. Target is hit. Hostile confirmed destroyed.
3 strikes is performing well above our expectations. Oh, you sound downright ecstatic. All right, Trigger, let's go get him.
Maverick, this is Corson. Package X or regular rating. Down 2.
Watch your tail.
Also, there's a rumor going around the military. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of
combat zone.
Hit some of Eunonia! The order is to abandon ship! Raiders post can't keep up!
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Target destroyed. Well done. We've managed to hit the Navy's fleet and the command structure pretty hard. That was definitely a free lunch if there ever was one. Mission complete. Return to base. Draw from the operation airspace. You completed the mission, but it's not done until you return home.
Arrogant bastard. Stand by. Warning, 2 bogies inbound. Bearing 090, SU-47s.
Monza! Missile! Behind you! Monza!
Strider 3 is hit.
Good. Now we have less goons to deal with. Do it, Scream! That's those damn bats! Engage to let Strider 3 escape. We're calling off the withdrawal. Both of you, watch out for the missiles! The missile alert didn't go off in time. Hit me as soon as I heard it.
It may be that the enemy's missiles have stealth capabilities. Their missiles may hit you immediately after your missile alert goes off.
That's the trick. Calling out to unidentified aircraft. Cease combat immediately and withdraw. What the?
Brigadier General Clemens is radioing enemy aircraft on Ocean channels.
Too late. Trigger's already started. I repeat, withdraw. Don't want anyone thinking we screwed up. 3 strikes is going down. They're responding. You goddamn idiots.
Call me an idiot again, I'll kill you!
You siblings can go to hell together. Brother and sister? Take point.
Strider 1, target acquired.
Good, you're on their 6. It's 2 on 2, Trigger. We can't lose.
Sorry, boss, but you killed it. It's 2 on 1.
Who you calling a wuss?
Dirty tricks aren't all you got. They're both ace material. The bats seem to have enhanced their ECM capabilities.
Righto.
I'll get this hit.
They're trying to make you chase one so the other can get on your ass.
Fox 2.
Right. The next round is ready to fire. Fire!
Haven't killed outside of a job in such a long time. Gotcha. Come on, 3 strikes. You've got a hot chick right in front of you. Quit catching me. Shit. I don't remember my guard down for a second. Fire. Missed.
Warning, enemy has a bead on you. Strider 1, missile away. Strider 1 has splashed a drone. Projectile exploded. It's gone.
Trigger, you gotta watch your own back.
We can shoot them down. It'll change our lives.
Target acquired.
Missile in the air. Wait, no!
Firing. I'm hit. Rocket. Scream, do it. Range, missile. This guy's not screwing around.
Missile launched.
Break range. I'm on him.
Trigger, change frequency. They're eavesdropping on us as we speak.
Right. Now it's just the 2 of us on the line. Trigger, those damn bats are looking for a pincer attack. If one comes for my ass, you take him down. I seem to have a crush on you, but just watch me work my charms on him.
Let's get the nose range. He's getting in my way. Go for it.
Strider 1, shoot them down. Please, just shut up.
Fox 3.
Worried about the drones much? 3 strikes.
Watch your tail.
These bats are so damn slippery. Missile away.
Let's fight.
Bats took the bait.
Let's drop him quick range.
There ain't nothing I can't handle. I'll show ya.
He's got some quick reflexes.
PMC, are you? That's
That's why you got connections with the Ocean military.
Scream! Damn it! You'll pay for this, 3 strikes!
Only one left. We run them down together. But the death blow will be from you, Trigger.
Ah! Scream!
That's a hit. We got the bat.
Take that, asshole.
Scream! 3 strikes! It's just as I imagined. No matter what we do, this is how we end. But know this, 3 strikes. I'd rather go to hell than live in a world shaped by you. So yeah, we heading there now.
Unidentified aircraft, eject. Eject now.
I gotta catch up to her.
The bat's blimp has disappeared from our radar. At that altitude, it likely has crashed.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
Serves
Stall
them
warning.
right.
Stall warning.
Yes.
Stall warning.
The problem has been eliminated. Pitch angle at +2 degrees.
Meet us at the drop-off point. 3 strikes has removed all Strangler illusion forces.
Stall warning.
That did make for a good sideshow.
Stall
I
warning.
have no doubt that the plan was
Stall
intended to
warning.
utilize will lead Illusia to
Stall
true
warning.
victory.
Stall warning.
Stop thinking so small. It's salvation on a far grander
Stall
scale.
warning. Stall warning. Stall warning. Stall warning.
Illusion, no!
Stop it.
Hey, chill.
Illusion, stand down! Sit!
Shit, my cola.
The fleet at Anchorhead was eliminated, and we prevented the submarine from joining forces. The unidentified aircraft were shot down too. The mission was a complete success.
Complete success, my ass.
Brigadier General, it sure seems to me like the bats knew you pretty damn well.
You seem to be confused. Report in for a medical check. We'll decide if you're still fit for service based on the examinations.
Cut it!
That's enough! Get the MP!
He's right. Get the MP.
Vice Chairman Edwards of the Joint Chiefs of Staff?
The Alicorn slipped into Anchorhead Bay after the mission was completed, using the confusion for cover. It resupplied quickly and escaped unharmed. Their goal was not to join forces. It was to resupply using the window we created by chasing away the Erusian forces. We did their bidding, albeit unknowingly. But the problem runs deeper than our lack of tactical acumen. Analyst North, explain for us.
Of the crew caught in the submarine accident, 330 men made it back alive. Of them, 300 are still in the sub today. Our intel has led us to believe that some or all of the 30 men who left the sub are now working as agents for the Alicorn. Sabotage, espionage, cyber propaganda, dissemination of false intel. Brigadier General, do you recognize the name Edgar Saxon, or Zool, as he used to go by? He is a former member of the Alicorn's crew, and your source of intel.
You are a fool, Brigadier General Clemens. Not only that, the radio communications during the mission suggest you are a traitor.
Sir, if you check with Lieutenant General Shepard, you'll understand that this is all just a misunderstanding.
The Lieutenant General claims you were responsible for handling all aspects of the mission. Now, let me say that again. Get the MP.
No need for that. Piece of shit.
We've acquired important intel from the mission. For example, the shells from long-range anti-air fire came in on depressed trajectories. Look, the estimated energy output of the railgun is 500 megajoules at least. Fired at minimum energy trajectory, range is over 3,000. They hit a powerful rail cannon aside from their main guns.
It's almost like Stonehenge.
A mobile Stonehenge.
And also, this. The Alicorn was in harbor at Anchorhead for approximately 10 minutes. They couldn't have loaded SLBMs. They loaded something smaller.
Smaller?
What is smaller and yet a powerful weapon?
Tactical nukes.
Close. The answer is tactical nuclear shells.
Nuclear shells?
No way.
Hey, he got that question right.
Nah. I missed the shell part.
Quiet!
They'll likely attack our bases on the East Coast.
Their target's ORED, the Ocean capital.
They want a nuclear war?
Here's a question. What's a situation where nuclear deterrence doesn't work?
Quiz guy, I've had enough of this.
Oh, only if terrorists have the nukes.
Correct.
Damn, Scald.
Hey, I'm good at trivia games.
But we're after an Erusian submarine, not terrorists.
No, he's right. HQ tells me Erusia's justification is that the Alicorn mutinied. As such, the Erusian military cannot be held responsible for the submarine's actions.
Damn.
So they intend on dropping a nuke on the Ocean capital of ORED.
Here's a question for you, analyst. Just exactly who are we fighting?
Correct term is terrorist, or irregular military, but I have a different name for them. An enemy to be stopped at all costs.
Correct.